Do we have any confirmation that the deployment actually happened? And if it did, how much of a security risk would this satellite pose?
We haven't had any confirmation yet from the U.S., South Korea, or Japan, or others who are watching this. It may take some time to find out if the satellite's actually in orbit and if it's operational. The thing is, if the satellite is working, the operations that it could do would be rudimentary at best, low imaging, and also North Korea has trouble tracking these things on the ground. South Korea actually fished out North Korea's first attempted spy satellite after it crashed into the ocean. They've taken a look at it, and they said it's of no military value. So even if it's up there, it's operational, it's not going to be of the level of the satellites that you see from the U.S. and others in terms of its ability to take a look at what's on the ground.
Joan, what do we expect next from North Korea? And is there a sense of, there's been a lot of worry globally about how much bandwidth there is for major nations, given that there are two wars that are happening right now?
Japan's missile warning rang out in Okinawa late Tuesday after North Korea said it had launched a rocket carrying a satellite. Pyongyang claimed it placed its first spy satellite in orbit and vowed to launch more in the near future. Photos released by the North's state media appeared to show leader Kim Jong-un overseeing a fiery launch of a rocket. Reuters cannot independently verify the images. Hours later, Japan's Prime Minister Fumio Kishida condemned the launch. He said at least one missile flew over Okinawa toward the Pacific Ocean, and that the use of ballistic missile technology is a clear violation of UN resolutions against the North. Japan, South Korea, and the US could not confirm whether a satellite was in orbit. South Korea said it has now suspended part of a military agreement it signed with the North in 2018. Seoul's defense ministry said it would resume surveillance flights near the border.
The North Korean regime is entirely responsible for the whole of this situation. And if North Korea makes any additional provocation, our military will immediately and vigorously punish North Korea.
An aircraft carrier arrived in South Korea. Analysts said the timing of this launch by the North is likely a tactical consideration as it tries to beat South Korea in succeeding in the military reconnaissance area. Here's Hong Min from the Korea Institute for National Unification.
South Korea has been making significant preparations for launching a reconnaissance satellite by working on solid fuel space launches since last year. It appears that North Korea engaged in a competitive struggle with South Korea, a race for time, to showcase its operation of military reconnaissance satellites.
Reading out of 2 Ezra chapter 9 and verse 5, it reads, "For like as all that is made in the world had the beginning and an end, and the end is manifest, even so the times also the highest have plain beginnings and wonders and powerful works and endings and effects and signs. And everyone that shall be saved and shall be able to escape by his works and by faith, whereby you've believed." Call halal Yahweh, Bashem, Mashiach Yahweh Shai, Ruha Rukakudash. Double honors to the mighty men, the elders, and the apostles in the community, waking up the lost sheep, the house of Israel in these last days. Peace and blessings to everyone doing this truth and humbleness, sincerity. Again, I'm going to say Shalom. Let's get a short article, international source. Some precepts, we'll wind it down. Coming out of international source. And it reads, Yo, check this out. North Korean leader hails new era of space power. From the top, North Korean leader hails new era of space power. Kim Jong-un has celebrated the successful launch of a spy satellite, calling it a self-defense breakthrough for Pyongyang. North Korean leader Kim Jong-un has heralded as a military breakthrough the country's first successful launch of a spy satellite, saying it would help protect Pyongyang from dangerous and aggressive moves of its adversaries. Okay, we know that's dealing with the West, right? Kim attended a celebration of the satellite program on Thursday, praising scientists and technicians from North Korean National Aerospace Technology Administration, according to the state-run Korean Central News Agency. Accompanied by his wife, he was photographed grinning and waving at a banquet hall in Pyongyang, where his daughter Jue and space agency workers were seen wearing matching NATA t-shirts. Tuesday launch propelled the country into a new era of space power, Kim said. He called the deployment of a spy satellite a full-fledged exercise of the right of self-defense. I said this in my recent video. These nations, they flexing against the United States of America entering into this third world war. Okay, I said this in my video past. Don't think these peace talks is gonna bring this world back to peace. I'm gonna hit y'all with something. I was working in New York City. I just got out of there. You know, the Mosai says, I think that's in Isaiah 24, 25, one of them chapters. You know, the mirth of the earth, it's gone. It's not the same no more. America is not the same post COVID-19. It's not the same. The vibration of this place, the spirit of this place, chiefly New York City, it's gone. And I'm telling y'all, this judgment day, it's coming. Okay, if you how do you say, grounded in this truth, don't give up. Because the vibration of this place is gone. And that great destruction, it's on the way. Let me close out this article. Okay. It says, Tuesday launch propelled the country into a new era of space power, Kim said. He called the deployment of a spy satellite a full-fledged exercise of right of self-defense. Just hours after the launch, North Korea government claimed that Kim was already viewing images of the United States military bases in Guam. There you have it. This world war is going to manifest. Okay. On Friday, KCNA reported that Kim was inspecting photos that the spy satellite captured a major target region, including Seoul and South Korean cities that host most United States military bases. South Korean officials said it is too early to verify the satellite capabilities. And see, this is what America do. They downplay the threat. Again, the Mossad say he gonna come like a thief in the night, roughly paraphrasing. This judgment will manifest. Okay. Last 3 paragraphs. Excuse me. Seoul responded to the launch by partially suspending the 2018 military de-escalation agreement with North Korea, resuming surveillance flights near the border between the two Koreas. North Korea Defense Ministry, which announced on Thursday that it's terminating the deal, said South Korea would pay dearly for its reckless decisions to breach the agreement. Okay, we know South Korea is really the West, technically, right? Tuesday's launch of the Malgong-1 satellite followed failed attempts in May and August. South Korea National Intelligence Service said on Thursday that Pyongyang likely received technological assistance from Russia, making a successful launch possible. Okay, North Korean Premier Kim Tok-hong said the satellite would enable Pyongyang to strike targets anywhere in the world. Check that out. The project was a key component of North Korea's 5-year military deployment plan presented in January 2021, which has included solid fuel ICBM missiles. That's the end of that article. And there you have it. Let's get some scriptures. And we're going to end the video. And we're going to end this video. Let's read. Let's continue to read. Let's see. We're going to stay in 2nd Ezra chapter 9. And I'm going to always resurface the accounts in Esdras and other end time books in the Oracle, because like I said, and I'm not the only one that feel this way. Ever since the post reopening, this country, the spirit of this place, it's gone. The violence, the killings throughout these major cities worldwide, it's a show. It's a show and tell. The judgment day it's coming soon. I sincerely believe that. And those of us of the elect remnant body, we gotta believe and push for deliverance and not hope on the ways of Babylon, because this place, it's a sinking ship. It's not a sinking ship, Salakia. It's an altar that's gonna be set to blaze. This place is gonna burn in nuclear destruction. Okay. 2nd Ezra chapter 9. Let's deal with 2nd Ezra 9 and verse 9. Deal with these two parts, man. It is what it is at this point, though, you know. 2nd Ezra 9 and 9, it reads, Then shall they be in a pitiful case, which now have abused my ways, and they that have cast them away despitefully shall dwell in torments. Yeah, if you hoping in a 2024 election, you finished. If you believe in a Democratic, Republican, Independent Party, you finished. Lobbyists, all that's madness. America, okay, which is an extension of the Roman Empire and a conglomerate of all the nations that had the scattered Israelites captive. Okay, it's Mystery Babylon the Great. It's due to be destroyed very soon. So you have to keep the commandments and keep the faith, okay? And if you're against this program, you're going to perish in these end time judgments, which we see manifest every day with the how do you say, the weather, the natural disasters, okay? The ongoing, what's that? These new cases that's still popping up with the aftermath of the vaccine. Y'all know what I'm saying? Okay, yeah, still breakthrough cases to this day. Still have breakthrough cases. And as I said, just the violence on the earth is at an all-time high. When you read the Genesis 6 account during the days of Noah, and you go into the cities a lot, those Genesis accounts, okay, it was the same vibration before the judgment came. You have to keep that in mind, Israel. Let's read on. I'm gonna wind it down. I'm gonna read this from the top. 2nd Ezra 9 and 9. It reads, Then shall they be in a pitiful case, which now have abused my ways, and they that have cast them away despitefully shall dwell in torments. Okay. For such as in their life have received benefits and have not known me. Let's get Zechariah 13 and 8. Okay. Because now we're entering the era where there's no excuse. There are no excuses. You got Israelite camps worldwide teaching this gospel. From Mashar Yasha'Allah camps and congregations outside Mashar Yashala teaching and bidding the marriage. So there's no excuse now. When this judgment day play out, like I said, you better pray you're on the right hand side of it, you know. Let's read that. Zechariah chapter 13 and verse 8, and it reads, "And it shall come to pass that in all the land, said the Lord, 2 parts therein shall be cut off and die, but the third shall be left therein." Okay, and I will bring the third part through the fire. This is dealing with this Exodus. Excuse me. This is dealing with this coming Exodus. This prophetic deliverance that's Slakia. It's going to manifest at some point, and I'm praying it's much sooner and not later. Let me read this from the top. Zechariah 13 and 9. "And I will bring the third part through the fire, and will refine them as silver is refined, and will try them as gold is tried. They shall call on my name, and I will hear them. I will say, it is my people, and they shall say, the Lord is my God." And that's dealing with the elect remnant body that's going to be delivered out of this destruction that's due to hit Babylon the Great, aka the United States of America. This place is due to go at some point, and very soon. Okay, let's see if there's any more. Let's read. We're going to end it here. We're going to end it in the 15th verse. Second Ezra chapter. Actually, let's do 13. Second Ezra chapter 13 and verse. We're going to read verse 29. "Behold, the days come when the Most High will begin to deliver them that are upon the earth, and he shall come to the astonishment of them that dwell on the earth." Okay, one shall undertake to fight against another, one people against another, and one realm against another. Aren't we seeing that with this Hamas Israeli conflict? That's why these Negroes, I'm gonna keep it general. You Negroes in America, man, y'all gotta wake up. The Most High said nation gonna rise against nation. Not a utopian of people fighting against utopian people. No. The Most High said nations gonna rise against nations, and kingdom against kingdom, roughly paraphrased. That's Matthew's 24 and 6. The Most High also tell us that in Isaiah 13 and 13 through 15. So this Disneyland Hollywood utopia of everyone making it as one collective people, not biblical. Okay? Because it's this war. You know, I had a colleague, you know, he came pretty clean with the state of the United States economy now. This global economy. That war is jacking up a lot of things, man. And something bigger is on the way. Okay? So don't, you know, don't make this place your rest. Right? Let's get that Micah 2 and 10. I'm gonna shut it down. Let's get that. Micah 2 and verse 10. Micah 2 and 10, it reads, "Arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest, because it is polluted. It shall destroy you, even with a sword destruction." So you got to come out of ways of this place, or you're going to end up judged on the wrong hand side of the Most High. The fierce anger that's already been poured upon this kingdom. Let's read that again. Micah 2 and 10, it reads, "Arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest, because it is polluted. It shall destroy you, even with they saw destruction. And with that, I'm going to give all praise, honor, and glory to the Most High Power of Israel, Yahweh, Ba'Shem Mashiach Yahweh Shai. Double honor to the mighty men, the elders, and the apostles in the community, waking up the lost sheep of the house of Israel in these last days. Peace and blessings to everyone doing this truth and humbleness, sincerity. Israel, I love y'all. Shalom.